Now, this isn't information provided by the defense in reciprocal discovery. This is information provided by the federal government after numerous requests, two requests.
Hank Brennan's courtroom theatrics may appear compelling at first glance, but a closer examination reveals them to be little more than empty rhetoric, ultimately lacking substance. Brennan just claimed that the emails he's referring to were sent to him by the federal government, when in reality the defense had turned them over to him pursuant to Rule 14 for the second trial. Watch again as the ever-discerning Elizabeth Little immediately catches his mistake, an oversight that Karen Reed and Alan Jackson clearly recognize as well.
And insistent the best I can to get as much information as I can. Another comment. Would it be fair to say because you had a lot of nighttime visibility work, your cases frequently involve pedestrians? Yes, unfortunately, there is a direct correlation between the time of day and pedestrian fatalities. Statistically speaking, most pedestrian fatalities occur during the evening and night hours. That would have been nice to have.
They did have it. Either Hank Brennan is feigning ignorance about this detail from Dr. Wolf's testimony in the first trial, or he is genuinely unaware, making him either woefully unprepared or deliberately misleading.
And the Commonwealth, like the defense, is entitled to discovery. So if they can produce the discovery, I'd welcome ARCA.
There's an old adage among lawyers that says, if you have the facts on your side, pound the facts. If you have the law on your side, pound the law. If you have neither the facts nor the law, pound the table. Every appearance Hank Brennan has made since assuming the role of lead prosecutor has been underwhelming, this hearing especially so. I have no doubt that the defense will respond decisively, relegating him back to the head seat at the kids' table, right alongside Adam Lally and Laura McLaughlin where he belongs. It's still a mystery as to why Hank Brennan would want to subject his career, his reputation, and himself to the prosecution of an innocent woman. Perhaps he resents being perpetually overshadowed by Titan attorney J.W. Carney, the person most everyone remembers as Whitey's lawyer, rather than Brennan. The fact that Michael Morrissey chose to hire Hank Brennan is a mystery in itself. Could it be that not a single one of the 50 prosecutors in the Norfolk District Attorney's Office was willing to compromise their integrity or jeopardize their own freedom by pursuing false charges against Karen Reed? Or was it Michael Morrissey himself who concluded that no one on his own staff could be trusted to both follow orders and keep his criminal activities hidden? Whatever the answer may be, that's a discussion for another time. Today, I'd like to present you with an idea, and that is the concept of political allies. Political allies often serve as a shield, using their influence to protect those within their inner circle from scrutiny or consequence. In Michael Morrissey's case, his powerful political connections may explain why the Commonwealth has been granted such remarkable leniency by the judge, and why the defense is fighting an uphill battle. When those impositions of authority prioritize loyalty over justice, the scales tip in favor of those with the right affiliations. I am proposing the possibility that Judge Beverly Cannoni's bias extends beyond mere favoritism towards Michael Morrissey, and that she may be protecting the Democratic machine to which he belongs, a network that includes the state's highest-seated politicians.
Well, right behind you, of course, is candidate for Governor Maura Healey. Will Maura Healey be at the breakfast?
Right. Unfortunately, Maura cannot be there that morning.
I'd like to introduce Tara Healy. She's the sister of Maura. She came this morning. Thank you so much.
I wanted to thank you all for all the work that you've done. It's really critical. In the next 2 weeks, we're going to leave it all in the field and get it done.
But we have the second best thing.
That is correct. Who is our Lieutenant Governor nominee, who is Kim Driscoll, the Mayor of Salem.
It was so great to be with you this morning as I was heading out
She will be there. Our candidate for Attorney General, Andrea Campbell, will be there.
Apparently I have to stay here because it's cable TV. First of all, thank you so much. Thank you for the kind words, and thank you all of you for being here.
State Auditor candidate, Diana DeZoglia.
And it's my pleasure to introduce Diana DeZoglia.
Opportunity to be here today. Thank you, Mr. DA, for that wonderful introduction.
She's a state senator. We are also going to have our current and
Two current constitutional officers are coming.
right. They are Suzanne Bump.
Susan and I worked many years ago in the State House together. She was legislative assistant for our good dear friend Gibbs Mateo. She rose to the ranks. She worked with the governor as a labor secretary. She had the misfortune of practicing law with me for that time. And we served together in the legislature for a good number of years. I knew her husband very well, Paul McDevitt. Many people did. And Paul was a dear friend of many of us.
Michael alluded to the years that we practiced law together. It was such a traumatic experience that I stopped practicing law.
Who is our state auditor.
Outgoing state auditor.
Outgoing state auditor.
Former Braintree Selectman years ago.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
And she has been such a great supporter of us over the years. We really wanted her to come, and we're going to honor her this year
very
at
nice.
our breakfast for all of her years of service.
Okay.
And Deb Goldberg.
And our state
treasurer.
receiver, treasurer, Deb Goldberg, will also be there.
Unopposed this year.
Unopposed.
Yeah.
So it's going to be a great morning.
Okay.
To put it in perspective, when my friend, the former district attorney, Bill Keating, went to Congress, he warned me. We look for a Democrat who has kind of a lifetime achievement of support of the Democratic Party.
yourself?
I've been a nominee, so people who spent a long time in the fields,
recipient.
doing the legwork. And Maura has proven herself as Attorney General. I know on the opiate issue, which I've worked closely with it. She truly is a leader, and I think we're lucky to have Maura may not have had the local experience in elected office, but we have a mayor. And
Kim Driscoll, right.
And I think my friend, by this primary vote, Bill Galvin, got beat his opponent 70-30. He's probably, we run the best elections in the country. So sorry about that, Billy Galvin. So all right. Well, the bad news is my friend is running for re-election, and hopefully you'll vote for him, because I need people like that to stick around too. So, but the chief and I have a lot in common. So I just wanted to say that it's been a pleasure to work with you. You left the department in great hands, and I enjoyed every minute of it. And I just want to say long and happy and healthy retirement. Congratulations, Chief.
Trooper Proctor had no close personal relationship with any of the parties involved in the investigation and had no conflict.
She's a bitch.
Yes.
A whack job, correct?
Yes.
A retard, right?
Yes.
Her balloon knot leaks, right?
Yes.
No ass, correct?
Yes.
She's fucked, according to you, right?
Yes.
Ass leaker. That was a word you used, a figure of speech, right?
Correct.
A girl who shits herself, and then fuck her.
And he had no reason to step out of this investigation. Every suggestion to the contrary is a lie.